spinning. Try to work you out, it's killing. Ever since my heart's been missing.
introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. And here we have Manchester City against Juventus. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now, that's quite something. And what I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rodri. Lewis. Tries a through ball. Cambiasso. Vlahovic. Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the wing. Bernardo Silva. He's in space and looking for options. Spoon forward. Conceição. Savio. Foden. Shoots! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Manchester City break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, good interception. Thuram Ulian passes it through. Conceição plays a clever pass. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Looking to shoot! And he's there to hoof it away. He's missed, but not by that far. Rodri. He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! Kalulu. Who's going to make this theirs? The first half is done.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Manchester City leading 1-0 at the break. Manchester City carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. It's come loose. In once more.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Kovacic. Pumps it forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. Looks like a good ball through. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Shapes the shoots!
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
He wasn't very... It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Foden, Locatelli, great challenge. Thuram Ulian with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goal! Juventus! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Ederson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Guardiola. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Where? Vlahovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Douglas Luiz. Where tries lifting it over. Haaland. Douglas Luiz. Away from immediate danger. Luiz battles to win it back. Locatelli pumps it upfield. Where? Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. He's thrust his way through. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Where? Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And that is that. Manchester City